The man who allegedly tried to lure children outside some Philadelphia public schools is behind bars tonight. And residents who live in the Northeast Philadelphia neighborhood where that all allegedly took place say they're relieved. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is live at the Special Victims Unit with what led police to crack this case. Joe?
Jess, a very interesting story, but first, Marwan Deeb surrendered here to Special Victims Unit last night, and he is right now held on several felony charges. His bail set at $200,000. For a stretch of 4 days, parents from Frankfort to Somerton in Northeast Philadelphia waited last week for information on a man attempting to lure children into his car. Police this morning announced the arrest of Marwan Deeb and tied him to 6 open cases, where they say he would offer cash to entice children to get in.
At this time, he's charged with 4 counts of luring a child, which is a felony of the 2nd degree, and 4 counts of corrupting the morals of a child, which is a felony of the 3rd degree.
Investigators are holding off on releasing the 35-year-old's mugshot, telling reporters they're still interviewing witnesses and potential victims using photo lineups. We went to Deeb's listed address in Lawncrest. Nobody answered. Philadelphia police say this was the scene of the first attempted abduction in the 400 block of Tomlinson Road. They say this suspect was ambitious, trying to pull this off for days later outside of Philadelphia public schools.
No,
second grade. Some parents we chatted with were relieved to hear there was an arrest, but declined to say much else. Detectives tell us they tracked Deeb down by reviving an open case from February, one that had similarities to last week's incidents.
There was a suspect at that time in that case. Unfortunately, it was not identified. That was our suspect. When we went out and showed photos, he was positively identified by our complainants as the offender, and it just fit. He also has a vehicle that matches exactly the description that was given.
And the captain there of Special Victims describing the break in this case coming from the result of good police work. They say that Marwan Deeb had just a minor record, no previous sex offenses, and right now they are trying to eyeball him to see and determine if he is connected to any other cases. Once again, that is why they are not releasing his mugshot, so as to not contaminate those witnesses and victims they are talking to. That is the latest. Live outside Special Victims, Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you.